Salute, everyone. Salute basically is a French word. So, namaskar, namaste. Salute means hi in English language. Myself, Raju Singh. I'm here once again with you, or with a new competent video. And here we'll be discussing a very grassroots topic, that is ancient discovery by Bharat. Yes, you heard it absolutely right. I will be discussing, and I'm here with a new topic, that is ancient discovery by Bharat. Okay, Bharat is obviously another name of India, our country. So this topic or this video, which the language which I would be using I would be using two language, that's Hindi plus English, which is often known as English. Fine. So here the topic which is related to ancient discovery by Bharat. There are many discovery which our country has, and we Indians have discovered, but I have chosen few discovery. I'm going to discuss only 9 discovery which we as an Indian, or which I can say that ancient in time, in ancient duration, we Indian did. Fine, let's start. चलिए इस वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं, इस टॉपिक को स्टार्ट करते हैं, and hopefully at the end of the video you would be having few topic related oriented knowledge which you can discuss with your friend, with your colleagues. Fine, let's start. So this is the very first thing, and the first discovery is related to shape of our earth. Okay, obviously we know that our shape of the earth is spherical, right? In Hindi which is known as gola. So but do you have any idea that almost few hundred years ago earth was considered to be flat, right? You must be thinking that why this thing Varaha avatar, the shape of the earth, what is related to, right? So just let me know one thing. Just tell me, Varaha is basically avatar of whom? Avatar of Lord Vishnu. This is known as third avatara among the 10 avatar which we had, right? So it's already mentioned, it was us, it was basically us, our center, I can say, and our Vedas, it is clearly mentioned the shape of the earth is gola, or I would say it was depicted, right? How it was depicted, as you can see here in the figure, right? This is the as per the mythology books which we have, which we follow in our Indian culture. It's already mentioned, we can clearly see the earth, Mother Earth was saved by the Lord Varaha, right? From where? From drowning, or from submerging the water. And now this, after hearing this thing, the first the pointer, I would say, the question which would be coming in your mind: how is it possible? How earth can submerge deep under the water? Is it possible? No. So basically, my friend, this is completely relatable. It can possible because we know that the earth, the solar system, yet there are many things to be discovered, right? The scientists are discovering, research are going on at the astronomical van. So it was basically the Lord Vara, which you can see here on the figure, what he did with the help of his tooth. Actually, with the help of his teeth, he helped to shape. Where in the figure you can see the shape of the earth is spherical, a gola basically. And one more thing, let me tell you one more thing to bring a note in the subject geography. So what does geography in Hindi mean? It means bhugol, the study of the earth is known as bhugol. Fine. So let's go to the another topic, and that's basically rust proof iron technique, which is here. You can see rust proof iron technique. Still we spend millions of dollars to avoid rusting of iron, right? I believe you are well aware of this thing, that we on an annual basis, on a monthly basis, state, country, or at individual level, we spend millions of dollars, right? But surprisingly, as expected, we already had this technique which we discovered thousands years ago, right? Evidence, with the evidence which I'm talking about, the pictorial evidence, I am here with you guys. So you can see the first figure is pillar in Delhi near Qutub Minar. I believe the first figure most of you, or many of you, have visited. It's called Qutub Minar in our capital in New Delhi. So still it's not rusted, right? You can see the technique which we, and the research are still going on. What of the actual technique which was used to make sure to prevent? Because if I talk about Taj Mahal, like it started to fade away, right? Again, that's the basically India heritage, but yeah, that started to fade away due to the pollution. But even the pollution, the amount of pollution in which our country at present have, right? With the pollution also, it was not affected, right? The second figure here, you can see the pillar in Kollur, right? This pillar in Kollur, Karnataka, it was built almost 2,300 years ago. Yes, you heard it rightly. It was built in pillar 2,300 years ago. And shockingly or surprisingly, it was not built by some architect. It was built by the tribal people. Yes, you heard it right. It was built by the tribal people, and it was built by tribal people to welcome whom? To welcome Adi Guru Sankaracharya and way back almost 2300 years ago. Right now, the third discovery, zinc. Mystery of zinc. Actually, what is the actual mystery of zinc? Obviously, I will be discussing that thing also. Zinc is the one of the most important element which we have in our in the periodic table. Okay, so how is it like how we can obtain zinc? So actually zinc is obtained, or I would say extracted from its zinc core, right? Zinc core at 900 degrees Celsius become liquid, for your knowledge basically. So the science knowledge which I'm sharing with you. Zinc core at 1000 degrees Celsius become gaseous at stage. So there is a very thin difference. This 100-degree difference basically makes sure that whether we can extract that zinc from zinc or not. And you would be very surprised to know that this technique was with us in India for almost 4000 years ago. I repeat, it was with us only for almost 400, sorry, beg your pardon, 4000 years ago. And across the globe, if anyone needed anything related to zinc, they used to come here in India and they used to have this zinc element, right? But way back it was stolen by China, which again got stolen, or which by Britisher William by 1543. Right, it said na ki chor ke ghar pe chori ho gaya. So basically this was what actually happened in the zinc. So now here we come with, we go with the fourth topic, the toilet system, which you can see. Toilet system, obviously this is number 4 in the list. The system is something where our government, our many NGOs, our many NGOs, they are pushing it to implement it. But do you know, like if I talk about toilet system, do you know? Yeah, exactly. The first toilet system in the planet, in the world, was invented here in India during the Harappan era. You can see in the pictorial, and for the detailed knowledge, you can go to the Harappan official site, like where you will have this photograph. This is Harappan bathroom, right? So now we are going to the fifth discovery. The fifth discovery is ruler. The ruler is basically, I'm not talking about someone who rules the state or someone related to king or queen. Ruler basically also known as scale, right? And yes, exactly. It was discovered by us in ancient India. It was claimed that it was invented by Germany, but no, it was actually discovered way back in history by Indus civilization after the research evidence which we had, which obviously you can see here on the screen. You can cross check or go through the details at the internet, right? The sixth one, the most important here, with one of the most important terminology which I believe you must have heard in medical science, advanced medical science, that is plastic surgery, which is too often used by the many of the great people. I would say actor or actress, they used to use this technique to hide their age or to have some sudden changes in their face, basically. So the first plastic surgery, yes, your guess is absolutely right. The first Indian in this planet did this plastic surgery, and it was none other than Maharshi Sushruta, the first individual to describe plastic surgery around 600 BC, thousands of years ago, right? Which we are performing now. And the seventh discovery, which is followed by the plastic surgery, it is cataract surgery. Yes, cataract surgery. Any guesses? What would be who would be? And obviously the topic is related to discovery by India, right? So you would be thinking कि हाँ ये इंडिया में ही हुआ होगा, right? But ये अगर इंडिया में हुआ होगा तो किसने किया होगा ये cataract surgery? So basically cataract surgery was done none other than the Maharshi Sushruta, who was the first one who did plastic surgery. He is known as pioneer of cataract surgery. And earliest document cataract surgery was performed by the Maharshi Sushruta, and it was done in 600 BC in Varanasi, previously known as Banaras, which is at present of the UP in Uttar Pradesh state of right. The eighth one, the earth rotation. Right, you know that it for the rotation it takes 1 day, for the revolution it takes 365 days. So earth revolution means when earth revolve around the sun, right? So when it completes its one revolution, it take almost 365.24 days, right? So discovery, this was again done by India way before than Catholic cleric and mathematician Nicholas Copernicus, which is known as 1543. Right? Previously we used to know that the sun and the planet, they used to revolve around earth, but that was not true. So as per Western country, it is, they started to believe in 1543 as per the Nicholas Copernicus that the earth and other planet all revolve around the sun. But we already knew, and we already told that earth revolution take 365.24. That means 365 days plus 6 hours to revolve or complete one revolution around sun. Fine. And the ninth one, the last discovery, chess, right? Chess in Hindi, which is known as Satranj. So chess was born out of the Indian game Chaturanga before 600 EC. And we have wrong misconception, I would say. The chess was invented or it was found or discovered by Chinese or by Egyptian. No, it was discovered by us, by Indian. Fine. So thank you so much, friend. Hope you learned something. And from here onward, we'll try to bring videos of with amazing topic. Okay. So please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. And note that a very important thing, note that I am open to all suggestion, feedback, criticism, which will help me or which will help us to enhance or to bring or to come up with a new topic. Thank you. Goodbye, friend.